What is going on, you guys? My name is Spidey64, and welcome back to yet another NASCAR 164 scale diecast review. And here for today's 164 scale diecast review, we're going to be here today to have a look at yet again another Xfinity race win. And of course, the Xfinity race win that we are here to have a look at here today. We're going to be having a look here today at Shane Van Gisbergen's number 97 Quad Lock Portland race win version. All right, so Shane Van Gisbergen's first win in the NASCAR Xfinity Series is here. And this was a car that I was pretty pumped up for when it got announced that it was going to be released. So without a further ado, let's just kind of go ahead and get straight on into the diecast review. So as always, here's a quick look at the packaging, just the same standard Xfinity box for the 164 scale line. Nothing really too else to mention. Yeah, that's about it. So we'll put that off to the side, and here is a look at the car itself. This is the first win, Portland race win in the 164 scale line. And as, of course, you could see, yeah. And like I said before, first win in the, first win for Portland ever since it came back to the Xfinity Series, or really to NASCAR competition in general back in 2022. And we haven't had one, and we haven't, had a Portland race win up to this point. So really cool to get Shane Van Gisbergen's race win right here. I was really excited to get this one, mostly because, of course, you know, this is a different look for Shane Van Gisbergen. This is the quad lock look, which is basically kind of like a tripod for your car and all that sort of stuff, like a little standee to put your phone in and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, looking pretty damn neat. And looking at the car itself, I really love the way that the black and the blue looks here. Yeah, just absolutely just think that the car just came out really nice. It definitely looks like, kind of does remind me a little bit of Ross Chastain's Worldwide Express schemes, you know, and all that sort of stuff. At least, you know, kind of the other versions of it. So yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Shane Van Gisbergen has this as one of his primaries. I know he has quad lock and safety culture as one of his primaries from this year. So yeah. Just kind of take a look at the car itself. It's done in this all matte black look right here, and I just think it looks really great. So yeah, all right, with that really kind of being said, let's go ahead and get into the sponsors here. So on the windshield banner, it says Xfinity and Van Gisbergen. On the hood, or excuse me, on the, so on the hood, you have Quad Lock with the lock thing right here. It says quadlockcase.com. You have the Chevy Camaro front nose. We'll get to the race win damage here in a minute. You got 97, Camaro, Colleague Racing, Sonunco, Goodyear Eagle Tires, NASCAR Xfinity, Cummins, Leakin Welders, Arrowhead Bass, Sonunco Rookie of the Year, that K logo, 97, Quad Lock, Safety Culture, LA Golf, Elworth, something like that. I think that's how you pronounce it. Going here to the name rail, it says Van Gisbergen and the New Zealand flag on the B post. Can't really make out the sponsors here. So on the C post, you see Leaf Filter, Wendy's, Quad Lock, WeatherTech, Action Industries, 97 Quad Lock, Van Gisbergen Quad Lock back here, and the two rookie stripes right here, looking pretty cool. And here's an underneath look at the car if you wanted to see that. All right, but now let's go ahead and get on to the race win damage. And oh boy, look at this thing right here. I don't even need to show you how beat up this car freaking is. I think this actually, I'm going to say this actually. This probably maybe is going to be the best Xfinity race win, I think, of this year. This has to be the best one. Of the ones we've had so far, this has to be one of the best ones. Just look how absolutely beat up it is. Well, especially for the sides, dude. Like, holy shit. Like, Van Gisbergen, this race, a lot of people may think he won this race with no competition, but no, he had to crawl and grind to get this damn race win. Man, gotta love that from Van Gisbergen. Yeah, people were bullying him. He had to rough some feathers a little bit, and of course, he was able to win his first Xfinity race. But let's go ahead and mention some of the race win damage. So on the windshield banner, of course, you have the little strips right here for the windshield tear off. You also got the windshield wipey right there. And then on the front, just look how dirty and beat up it looks. Like, look how scratched up the Camaro logo is. And what's funny is that both of the two sides of the headlights on the actual car, they're both caved in. Like, they literally are both caved in. So as you can see, it's kind of a little bit wonky, especially this one. That's accurate. You know, I guess if we had to compare this to a regular one, of course, you can see that's how it looked when it's perfect. And then here it is when it's been raced. So that looks especially great. You have some more damage right here on this side. Some more there, some more wrinkles here on top of the wheel well. And then, of course, you have some on the side, all dirty. Of course, you got some tire donut bit right there. Just kind of dirty all around. On the back, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not actually not too bad. But then on this, oh, we got a little bit of some scratches right there. But then on this side, look how freaking beat up it looks, man. Like, look how beat up it is. Got some scrapes. Got some tire donuts there, some there. Like, holy crap, dude. Like, yeah, Van Gisbergen got the stock car experience in this one race. It's funny because his Chicago race win is not that dirty. Really, it's not that beat up of a race win. But then looking at this, wow, it's like, holy shit. His first Cup win, his first NASCAR National Series win ever since, you know, NASCAR Series win, of course, the Chicago Street Race. That car, you know, looks clean. I guess, you know, not too badly beat up, but man. This one, though, however, though, it just came out beautifully. I gotta say, this has to be the best race win that has been released so far this year. Well, for the Xfinity Series, that is. I will say that for the Xfinity Series. Of course, we have some more Xfinity race wins to come out. Of course, you know, I've mentioned this before. There's also the Sonoma race win coming out. I will probably be doing a review of that. There's also the, God, what would you call it? The, Connor Zilic, the Austin Hill, the Allmendinger, and then the Allgaier champion. So definitely got some Xfinity race ones coming here soon. So that's going to be really damn cool for damn sure. But yeah. But anyways, though, guys, just want to kind of go ahead and do a quick review on Van Gisbergen's Portland win. Overall, what a fantastic looking race win this is. Probably one of the best ones from this year. I would say the Keselowski is my favorite, but this is a close second. I'm just going to say that right now. So with that being said, though, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this review. You know, really cool to see Van Gisbergen. We'll see if he can improve his season this year. He will be doing some starts for the JRM number 9, so we'll see if he can get a win in the JRM number 9, but we'll see how that goes. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video.